The online backlash surrounding NMP has taken another turn after Kick streamer Asian Andy publicly accused him of grooming his ex-wife Milena. In a series of posts on X, Andy claimed that Nick first met Milena when she was 15, before later beginning a relationship with her. He also alleged that they hooked up before she turned 18, and questioned why so many people continue to defend the Twitch streamer. The accusations come as NMP is already facing renewed scrutiny following leaked Discord messages and his recent responses to ongoing criticism. Andy doubled down throughout the day, arguing that speaking to someone as a minor through online games before later pursuing a relationship was inappropriate. He also suggested that if his claims were false, Nick would simply respond with legal action, referencing NMP's recent comments about pursuing people he believes are spreading false information. The allegations quickly spread across social media, prompting thousands of reactions as people debated both Andy's claims and the timeline of Nick and Milena's relationship. Many users pushed back against Andy's claims, arguing he was spreading misinformation. Several pointed out that Nick and Milena first met through one of his online game shows and said Andy was misrepresenting that timeline. Others criticized him for making such serious accusations without providing new evidence, with some reminding him of his own controversial history online. Andy wasn't backing down though. He responded directly to critics, insisting that talking to Milena as a minor before later meeting her in real life was the core of his argument. After another user brought up his previous Twitch ban, Andy sarcastically agreed he should stay banned before taking another shot at what he described as problematic people remaining on the platform. He also acknowledged his own past edgy jokes, saying he'd grown since then, while continuing to defend his current criticism of NMP. As more replies poured in, the debate only became more heated, with supporters praising Andy for speaking out, while others accused him of making inflammatory allegations without sufficient proof. Several argued he was spreading misinformation, saying Nick and Milena originally met through one of his online game shows, and that Andy was leaving out important context. Others questioned why he was making such serious allegations without presenting any new evidence. Nick soon responded directly. He dismissed Andy's accusations as misinformation, but said Andy was too poor and irrelevant for him to waste his time suing. Nick also shared screenshots of private messages from 2024 showing Andy apologizing for his past behavior. In those messages, Andy said he had been a dumb young adult, admitted people around him encouraged his edgy behavior, and said he'd grown and regretted the person he used to be. Nick replied at the time that the apology wasn't necessary and accepted it. Rather than backing away, Andy acknowledged the messages himself. He responded by saying, "Yup, I have grown and decided that my edgy jokes weren't cool. You still are a weirdo though," making it clear he stood by his current criticism despite apologizing for his past years earlier. Nick fired back once again, sarcastically replying, "Definitely grown Andy for sure," before adding, "Tell Matt I said hello," continuing the public back and forth between the two creators. The exchange only fueled more discussion online. Some users felt Nick exposing the old apology undermined Andy's credibility, while others argued the private messages had little to do with whether Andy's current allegations were true. Meanwhile, supporters of Nick viewed the screenshots as evidence that Andy had previously admitted to engaging in attention-seeking behavior online. Via Higa from Alveo Sanctuary has been selected by Cenat to be an official professor at Streamer University to teach animal education.
Maya. Now Maya is also a professor. Go ahead and pin her stuff, guys. Go ahead and pin her stuff. Maya is a really, really good professor. She's not live currently, but Maya does a lot of educational things on animals and nature and just a lot of stuff.